Hi, my name is Nancy King, and I'm a local soprano here in Wilmington. I'm also an associate professor and a coordinator of vocal studies at UNCW, and I'm lucky enough to say I'm the artistic director of Opera Wilmington. So I've actually been singing and living in the community for the past 20 years and been doing mostly concert work, sometimes a little bit of opera with the Wilmington Symphony. And it was about 4 years ago that we decided to launch Opera Wilmington. And so the opportunities for performing in the community have greatly expanded since that time. So we have a lot more live opera here, a lot more opportunities for singers and musicians to collaborate and make beautiful music together. You know, opera in Wilmington really started here at UNCW with our opera workshop program. We often do run-out performances, outreach events for the local community, the public school system, and really we've got quite an established group of alumni in the area now, and so that's sort of how opera in the community evolved, and which subsequently turned into Opera Wilmington. So, you know, when I moved here to Wilmington, I was always impressed with the sheer volume of events, artistic events that were going on. Well, wherever we were 20 years ago, it surely has quadrupled by this point. We have a huge influx of retirees from up north who are very educated and erudite people. They're interested in attending and supporting the arts. Many of them were season tickets holders at the Met or Chicago Lyric. And in the midst of these people who have sort of thrown their support behind local arts organizations, we've got now 20-year fans who have been living and working and going to school in the community who are also coming out to our events. So it is a very robust musical and artistic community. I'm one of the people who's responsible for managing the budget for Opera Wilmington, so I can tell you that thousands, literally thousands of dollars flow into the community just from the production side of putting on an opera, which is really expensive. And so there's that element of just, you know, being a supporter of local musicians, local talent, of, you know, the people who design and build the sets, the people who build the costumes. I mean, these are people who previously hadn't had an opportunity to work in the summer. And so to me, that's a very heartwarming aspect of putting on productions, operatic productions in the summer. And then there's the impact on tourism. One of the things that's fascinating is going back and reviewing how many people from Opera Wilmington who have visited our productions from outside of town. And so I can see that they come to town, they spend their money in the community, they visit the beach, they're in the hotels. You know, this is a way for us to make really Wilmington an arts destination. I'm most looking forward to getting a chance to go back as a somewhat more mature singer to present this really cheeky piece from Leonard Bernstein's Candide. It's called Glitter and Be Gay, which I performed the whole role when I was a graduate student. I'm a little older, a little wiser, but also I still appreciate a lot of the humor in this particular piece. And I'm just happy to be helping out and, you know, presenting at Thalian Hall. It's a beautiful space to perform in and to help the Wilmington Music Festival.